You know, we got givers and takers. And life itself is about giving and taking. But people separate themselves. You got a lot of people that just take, and give nothing back. Then they exhaust the person that they always take from, and then that person stopped being a giver, and they wind up losing their spiritual blessings because it was never the fact that they was making it on their own because of their skills or whatever they think. It was a system designed spiritually. As long as that person gave, they always was taken care of. But once they stopped giving, everything stopped for them. So you have to be careful. That's our true purpose. If there wasn't no cash here, all of us will be sharing, and that's how you would eat and survive. Also remember, it's a lot of people out there struggling, and you know, these modern way of information, watching TV, it make you see reality in a more material, expensive, more, even if you live in a straw hut or if you live in a regular project, you want now a better condominium or something more retro because of what's going on with these advertisements. And we have to look inside of ourselves. The real truth of the matter is whatever is here is an illusion. It's going to fade away. You know, you look at your old neighborhood, it's gone. Your old school friends is gone. They give you, you know, books to show you. You look at a scrapbook picture, and that was that memory. You see that person years later at the reunion, and you just like, you don't even know them. They changed. So nobody stays the same, and nothing in this world is actual, and you got to realize that. So only thing that's good is food. Food. No, nobody shouldn't starve. No. And that's what our main thing is now. You got to make sure that as long as you got food, you ate, your belly's full, you got a place to sleep, you're okay. Don't stress yourself, man. God has a way sometime of actually taking everybody and holding them in his bosom. His bosom is suffering, man. It's nothing like we think. Everything in here is suffering. But once he releases you, you become Job and you become rich. But if you ain't do your time suffering, you can't be released. You become narrow-minded, superficial, soulless. You understand? Those people have their own journeys and burdens to deal with. Those that God have suffering, who don't have a place, don't have much, but at least they're not hungry, you got to realize you're in the best position soul-wise. Your soul isn't attached to nothing. So don't let your desires chase you. Just keep yourself real. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing could change you because the world is changing, but you're not going to change. But you're also changing too. You have to grow. Every day is a new day. It's a new day of learning. I want y'all to understand that and stop measuring yourself against other people's success, other people's trial, other people's failure, because you're in your own dimension. You come here at your own pace, and attachment is what you're here to relieve. Those who have nothing and no attachments is in the best position. You understand? So I just want you to keep that in mind. God knows what he do with his black family when he has them living a poverty life, because that saved their soul. That gives them their soul. Their soul is creative. They create music, they dance, they socialize. They create this world for the elite, the ones without a soul, to stand on. Think about it. Your sweat, your hard work. All right. I love y'all. University Conscious Center. Royal family, stand up.